Welcome back to another episode of The Square Room. I'm Joe.
Des.
I'm gonna let you stop with this double desing. Enough.
Okay. Joe?
No, don't start the double Joes as well. Unless it's back to back and then
Jojo?
Yes, that's okay.
Okay.
But not Joe.
Okay.
Not okay. You said you came in today and you said that you had something to address someone who wrote in last week.
Yes.
Let me get her name for you.
For those of you who are confused.
Everyone.
We had played a game of Dirty Laundry, which you just exposed a little bit of.
Ashley.
Not Ashley. We don't expose Ashley, but.
Oh, sorry. I was telling you the name.
Yeah. Just Joe had exposed a little bit about her life.
You were airing out our dirty laundry.
Yeah. I was going to say your previous life, but it sounds like you're dead. So let's not say that.
It does feel like a past life, though.
It does.
Like it feels like a lifetime ago.
Yeah. Because who are you? I don't even know who you are anymore. Doing things that Joe would never do is crazy.
Oh,
anyways,
my God.
So
I wish I had another shirt reveal or something today.
I was told that my dirty laundry wasn't my dirty laundry and that I needed to come up with my own. So thank you, Ashley, for that. And it took me, it did take a while to kind of figure out what dirty laundry, like, because I don't know. But then I realized you guys had just watched Game Night. And if you haven't, you should, because it is worth the watch. It is worth the listen. It is worth the share, for sure.
And I think what he's going to say, if you haven't seen the Game Night video, you are going to want to for more context.
Yes. Even if you got a clip of last episode. No, not last episode. The episode prior.
No.
Yes. Episode prior to last episode.
The drinking one?
Yeah.
What about it?
Then they would kind of get a glimpse of where I'm going with this.
Oh, okay.
So even if you don't watch Game Night and you just got a clip of the drinking episode.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, it took me a second.
In the drinking one and in Game Night, I get into an argument with one of my friends, not Joe's friends, one of my friends. This is a friend that I've known since I was 17, so 10 plus years. And from literally day 2 of meeting each other, we were friends. I went to a new high school. He already obviously had his group established, which I knew some people in the group. I ended up being friends with them. And the first day that we had a serious conversation, like spoke to each other, everybody had gone to his house for lunch. I didn't go because I don't know you guys. I'm not just going to tag along. That's not me.
That's weird.
So I didn't go. However, after school, I had practice for, I believe it was volleyball.
What else would it be?
Because I was going to do javelin. So I used to, thank you. See, you don't know me.
Going to,
No, I used to go to practices for javelin, but then I wasn't able to.
Des, we were actively like in each other's lives at that point. I ain't never heard
I know.
A javel
because there was nothing to talk about.
Lynn.
I used to go to practices for it, but then when it came to the meet and I'm ready to go to the meet, the coach is like, "Oh, you didn't attend enough practices, so technically you don't qualify to go to the meet."
Javelin is like the spear. Basically.
Yeah. They saw me throw a football one time and they're like, "Oh," they wanted me to do discus, but I couldn't get the form of discus.
What's discus?
The one with the disc, not shot put. It's like a little
like a frisbee.
Yeah, but you don't throw it like this. You have to cuff it like this. It's a heavy frisbee, call it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I couldn't get the form properly, so he had me try the javelin, the spear chucking, and I thought it was pretty racist.
I too did some spear throwing.
Oh, how was it?
Well, not great. No, I only did it. You know those like axe throwing places?
Yes.
I went to one in Montreal, and you could throw like fucking ninja stars, different size axes, spears, and I was like, holy shit! Because usually they just have like the standard axes. But it's hard.
Yeah.
And like I got mine. You know when it like kind of goes in the wood, but it like like a limp dick. It just kind of yeah. You know all about that, so.
So, after school, I recalled this friend panicking because everybody had gone to his house around lunch. They came back to school. his mom is coming home early today from work. Not earlier than he would get home from school, but early enough that you can't clean up this house in time.
Oh, lunch is what, like an hour? Like, how bad could it have gotten?
Oh, it gets bad. Because all at that point in time in life, all they did was smoke, order food, and just leave it and let's go back to school. And given the parent in me, I've never been that.
Oh, right. You were a parent at the time.
Yes. So I remember he's in the hallway and he's freaking out. Yo, are you guys going to come help me clean up? And everybody's just kind of like, oh, I got to go home. Oh, I can't. And I felt bad. So I'm like, I'll help you. And he's like, but you weren't even there. I'm like, yeah, it's cool. I'll help you. He's like, don't you have practice? I'm like, oh, don't worry about it. And he's like, oh, okay. Keep in mind, we've never
That's
really
why you
spoke.
never made the javelin team.
Shut your mouth.
What? You said you weren't at enough practices.
I never said you're wrong. I just said shut your mouth. So on our walk, we're walking and we're talking because he knows about me kind of, but we've never spoke like that. So now we're getting to know each other a little bit more. It's maybe a 10-minute walk to his house. We go to his house and I'm cleaning up. He's playing video games. Yes, you heard me. I'm cleaning up.
You should just let his mom come and beat his ass.
I couldn't. So I'm cleaning up. He's playing video games.
Because why am I helping you, a stranger, and you're playing video games while I'm cleaning? What am I, the help? You went from a friggin'
stranger?
From a spear-throwing African to... What? That's what you were implying.
You could have just said a spear thrower, but why does it have to be African?
Because you know what you were implying.
No, I do know.
Like, you know.
Wow, it wasn't me this time. Now I like that.
You were thinking it. I just said it out loud.
Okay, fair enough. I like that.
Because why are we pussyfooting around?
No, you're right. We're not. You're not for sure.
Put my whole foot in it. Just yeah.
So I'm almost done, and now I'm just washing up dishes. As I'm washing the dishes, the door opens. I know it's just him and his mom that live there, so I'm like, "Arr." I've never met his mom, obviously. He looks at me like, oh, shit.
Yeah, maybe he should have been helping.
And I would have been out the house faster.
Right.
So I'm washing, and we look at each other like, oh, shit. He looks at me with the fear in his eyes. I was like, she's going to cut my head off because nobody's supposed to be in the house. So she walks in.
And then you turned on the desk charm, and she loved you, and that was a wrap.
She walked in the kitchen.
Is that really how it goes?
She walked in the kitchen, and she was like...
Sorry, I got ahead of myself.
What are you doing in my house? And I was like, just washing the dishes. And she looks over at him. What did I tell you about having friends in my house? And he's just like, Mom, come on. And she's like, wait. Why are you washing the dishes? I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't play video games. Because at the time, I really didn't. I'm like, I don't play video games, and I didn't want to just sit there, so I just decided to wash up the dishes. Oh, my God, you need to be more like your friend. So now it's good. And he's just kind of like, oh, she's not even mad. So she says hi. She introduces herself. I introduce myself. How do you know him? School, blah, blah, blah. I just moved here, whatever. Cool. No problem. Since that day, we've been like... I don't want to say this, but like this.
Bati and bench.
Yeah. There's a point in time where, and I'm giving you guys the history of our friendship to understand why it is where it is.
Well, he's giving you the history because he's a yapper and he just wants
to
talk.
No, that too, obviously.
But he's also trying to provide context.
Yeah, because if I just say like we're friends and this has happened, it doesn't sound as serious as it really is. So, since that day, we've been really close. Like, he's the type of person that if he came to my door, my mom's just like, cool. There's one point in time, like the following year, he had gotten kicked out his house and he came to my house and I didn't even say nothing to my mom. Usually you're like, hey, Mom, you know, this happened to my friend. Is it okay? He came, he slept over. The next morning, my mom woke him up, time to get ready for school. You know, I went downstairs to the kitchen and she was just like, listen, I'm assuming if he's here, it's for a good reason. So I'm not even going to ask.
Oh, I love your mom for that.
That I felt really good. I was just like, wow, I don't give you enough credit.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, exactly.
That mama's a real one.
Yeah. So he stayed with us for a little bit over a week, I believe, and then him and his mom made up. Whatever, cool. Let's fast forward to, obviously throughout the years we've been through things together, not negative. We've never gotten into arguments that were serious, no fights, no broken friendship, none of that. Fast forward to maybe like 3-4 years later. So we're in our early 20s. He ended up moving in with his girl at the time. I ended up moving with my girlfriend at the time. So we didn't talk as much, but it was still like, we're good. Mm-hmm. but we didn't talk as much. And then one of our friends moved in with me, and then I come home and this guy's in my living room, and I'm like, what the hell? And he's like, yo, and then whatever. So from there, we continue to talk consistently. Any problems he had, we talk about it. Any problems I had, we talk about it.
The friend that was living with you was friends with him. It's the one that I used to know.
You've known quite a few of them.
I know.
The younger one? No, it's the one that's the same age. Oh, right. You don't know.
Tall?
Yes. That one.
That
one. Yes. So
I used to like that one.
Everybody did at a point. Everybody did at a point.
You know which one I actually like, and I saw
the younger
him.
one. Oh.
Yes, but like this one, your friend.
Oh, that makes one of few. You're one of few people.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a whole falling. Oh yeah, our group.
Oh, sorry. So I should bleep the name.
Yes, please.
I was saying it like,
no, I understand. No. Like
okay.
I still talk to him,
right?
But everybody else is against him.
Oh, because Facebook. I still have him on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
And he popped up the other day, and I'm like, oh, I hope you're doing. He has kids.
He's good. Fiance. Yeah. He's good.
I liked him.
So over the years, the friend that lived with me, before he lived with me, there was a falling out with the group.
Okay.
So let's say there was a group of 10 guys who were just really close friends.
Mm-hmm. Friends.
One guy betrayed another guy.
Okay.
And the name that we bleeped out.
Okay. Can we give names? Because it's going to get confusing.
No
Because I'm
problem.
already.
So
the one we just bleeped out.
Let's call him.
Track.
Okay. So
I told you I remember him.
So Track's house got robbed months ago.
Okay.
His two younger siblings, who were under the age of 12 at this time, were home by themselves.
Oh.
So when the house got robbed, they ran into the bathroom crying and stuff like that.
Yeah, traumatizing.
So Track was at Track, and they had called me because I live the closest. So they called me. The kids
called you?
No, Track called me.
Oh.
The kids called Mom. Mom called Track. Track couldn't get there with enough time.
Fast enough. Yeah.
Exactly. So then Track called me, who I just happened to just get home from work, and I was with, let's call him...
Records.
Sorry,
I just think of Usain Bolt's restaurant, Tracks and Records.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So I was with Records at the time. So Records and I run over to the house. Police are already there. The brothers are outside crying, like... because they had broke through the basement window and crawled through the basement window.
That's actually traumatizing. It's bad enough to like come into your home and it's clearly been like broken into, but when you're there,
exactly.
Yeah.
So the whole family came after. We stayed for a while. Okay, cool. So we're trying to figure out who, because at this point we're like 18, 19. So at this time you're a bad man. You wouldn't know, but like not you wouldn't know, but you're not a guy, so you deal with it legit. We're like, yo,
I'm a bad man.
We're gonna find out who did this shit. This is crazy. So we have ideas.
No, I'd be like 911.
We have ideas of who did it, but we don't have proof.
Right.
And prior to that, there was a big fight that happened at the school with the person that we think did it and his group.
Right.
So let's fast forward now. So months later, Records and let's call him.
Is this a next one now?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Let's call him Sean.
No, but I thought we were using like non-name names.
Oh, okay.
Medals. I'm stuck on Usain Bolt. I don't know.
Okay, so Track and Medals have a falling out over a girl. Keep in mind, we're all friends. So Records,
over a bitch.
Records had to go.
I take it back. I'm so sorry.
Records had to go out of town for a while.
Yeah.
And, what was the last name we said?
Medals.
Thank you. Records had to go out of town for a while, and Medals was talking to his girl.
To Records.
To Records girl.
So he had the falling out with Track.
Not yet.
Oh, this is before.
So
he's just going for everyone's girl.
This is leading up to the falling out.
Medals is...
So, now, we're all telling Medals, yo, chill. Mm-hmm. So, anyways, they end up having a confrontation because Records finds out, and Records is like, yo, you're talking to my girl? And he's just like, yo, honestly, yes, but no. And either way, me and you aren't even friends like that. we're friends with Des. It's just a mutual friend thing. So Records is like, oh, I thought we were boys, but we're not boys. No problem. So Records robs him. Point blank, period.
Like right then and there?
No, like the next time he sees him. Oh, sorry. Let's get the story straight.
I'll bleep this, but Records is right?
Is who? Records was the last name we said.
Metals
is him.
Metals is
Yeah.
So who's Oh shoot. Okay, I'm having to rewire because I thought
No. Yeah.
Okay. So
Track is Track.
Sorry, y'all. Track is Track.
Yes.
We know Track.
Yes. Records
is
yes.
Lil Baby.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Because I was
and
like,
Metals
Records
is tall one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one day, Records.
Oh yeah, Records is about that life.
So Records and Track are at my house, and
Records is like, don't let the baby face fool you. I will fuck you up.
And we're playing dominoes.
I miss him. I like him too. So
then they're like, yo.
I liked a lot of your people, you know.
They're like, invite. Why do I always forget the last one?
Who's the last one?
The name that we said, the last name.
Metals.
I don't know why I forget that.
Should just call him Snake.
So
if
they're like,
known.
They're like, let's invite Metals. And I'm like, no, I'm not an idiot. No, they're like, no, let's invite him. And Records is like, no, Des, it's all good. I don't even care. I said, I don't trust you. I'm not an idiot. So my mom calls me, Des, come upstairs. I go upstairs, and then Track and Records call Metal from my phone. No, text Metals and tells him to come play dominoes.
So it looks like good old Desi D.
So I come downstairs. Metals is downstairs. They're all in the basement, and everyone's just looking at each other. And I'm just like, bruh, come on. Okay, so now as I'm about to say something, Des, come here again. My mom.
I figured.
I'll be right back. By the time I go upstairs and come back, nobody's in the basement.
Okay.
So I go upstairs, I open the front door, nobody. I'm like, what the hell? So now I call Track. Yo, you'll never guess what?
What?
Records robs Metal in my basement. Point blank. Run it.
Like actual, like point blank?
Point blank.
Ooh.
We're not brethrens, right? Run it. So now Metals Metals can't even call me.
Wait, so where did they all go?
Out the house.
I understand Metals leaving the house, but...
Well, I guess Records left the house because I just did that. And then Metals left. And then Track left.
Track ran out of there.
So Track calls me to tell me that Metals went to his house. Because we live right after. But his mom's like, he's not here. So I don't know what you want me to do. So long story short, well, that was long. Metals ends up telling Track, because remember, Track's house got robbed. If Records could rob me, you don't think Records could rob your house? So now Track is mind blown. Wait a minute. Nah, not the homie. Now the whole friend group is mashed up. Because to Track, it's a possibility. But that's because you doubt your friend. You know what I mean? So when you have a doubt and somebody plants a seed, it will grow.
Yeah, I guess. Because, like, knowing how Records was, like, I know what he was capable of, but I was never...
That's what I'm saying. Because you don't have doubt. Yeah. But if you have doubt and somebody plants a seed, it will grow. So Metals planted the seed in Track's mind. And Track stopped talking to everybody. And when Track started talking to everybody and everybody saw what Metals just did and what Record did to Metals and how Metals started the whole thing because you're chatting to his gal, everybody stopped talking. Mm-hmm. Then Track's parents came to my house and told my mom that, oh, do you know what they do when you're not here? Do you know how many people are in your house? Do you know the type of things that are going on coming in and out of your house?
And obviously, as a parent, homeowner, whatever, livid.
And I'm standing there silent, straight face, because I'm looking at Track, and Track is looking everywhere but me, because I cannot believe you told your parents this.
But why is he snitching on you?
So it's not, and a lot of people are upset with me, not upset with me, but like, Des, I can't believe you're not taking this personal, because when you believe your friends are your friends and they snake you, when you and your parent are close, you and your parent are close. I'm not going to take that away from him. Him and his mom are close. So now that this devastating thing happened to you and your friends, he's like, Mom, can you believe this? And Mom is just like, no. And Mom even came to me one day like, is your mom home? I said, no. And she's like, I want to talk to your mom. I'm like, oh, she went to work. I don't know. Do you want her number? Like, because I don't care. And she's just like, Des, I really respect you. Out of all the friends he made since he's been here, you're the one I talk about the most. You're the one that like, I have so much love for you. I can't believe you're letting these things happen in her house. And as a mother, I would want to know.
But you didn't let anything happen.
I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. I don't know what you want me to say. I like, tell my mom whatever you want. I don't give a fuck.
I'm trying to look at it from like a parent's perspective and like, oh, it's your house, it's your friends coming over, these things are happening. So I kind of get it.
I do too. I just don't give a fuck.
Man.
So all of that happened and the friend group mashup. So that's the backstory of the friend group. But me and we didn't give him a name yet.
They know his name, or they know a name.
Oh,
Casper.
Okay. Oh, right. The video.
Yeah.
Okay. So me and Casper, like, we're still good. Everything's still good.
So where's Casper in this story?
He's not in this story because he just moved with girlfriend. So he's out of the loop, but he's hearing everything that's going on.
Gotcha.
So I now end up moving. Metals ends up moving in with me years later, for about a year, and then that's when me and Casper got close again. And okay, cool. So now the falling out between me and Casper happened because along these years, from the beginning of me knowing myself, I hold friends above everything else. If me and you are good enough friends, you are family. You're not even friends anymore. And Casper was on that level of family, not friends. And I hold that closer than anything else because for me, any point in my life, my close friends have always been there, whether I'm sad, whether I'm happy. Like any moment, my friends have been there for me. So unfortunately, like even sometimes, most times over a girlfriend, I'm choosing my friend. Sucks. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, you can suck my dick or not. I don't like, I guess I'm not getting head for the rest of my life. And crazy, right? I know, but that's just me and what I choose for friendship.
I don't need a woman to suck my dick.
Stop. What is wrong with you?
What? So I didn't say I have my boys to suck my dick. I just said I got my boys.
But why do you have to put the two together?
You put it together.
No, I didn't put it together.
You said I choose my boys. I guess I'm not getting head for the rest of my life.
Because
roll the tapes back.
Yes, I
roll
did.
It back. Des?
Okay, so.
Why do you always... Can I ask you a question?
No, you can't.
Why do you always want to make me out to be the bad guy?
Because you are.
Am I not your biggest cheerleader? Your biggest supporter?
Absolutely
your biggest
not.
hype woman?
Yes. I'll give you the last one.
That's the same as a damn cheerleader, you bitch. So why do you always just like jump to the worst possible conclusion?
Because you always look at the camera with a stupid face when you say stupid things.
I was looking at you.
Yeah, and then you would have looked at the camera like yeah, okay. So now prior to the video that we made that year, things were rough between me and Casper because he was talking to one of my friends who I introduced him to. They weren't talking in terms of like, let's be boyfriend and girlfriend. It was kind of like harmless flirtatious stuff. A little this, little that.
I give her name too.
Let's call her
Yasmin. I looked down at the Yamaha mixer and I saw the YA. Yeah.
I was gonna call it something with a Y anyway, so it works.
Okay, yeah. Perfect.
So so him and Yasmin are kind of talking, flirting, whatever. But she has a crazy ex. We know.
Oh, we should have named her whatever I don't know. You know the Casper movies, whatever the girl that he's in love with. Yeah. I don't know either. But that would have been perfect. I know it's not Yasmin. I'll tell you that.
So then oh God. So him and her flirt. The ex-boyfriend presses him like, yo, you're talking to my girl. And he's like, yo, don't ever dial my number again. I don't even know how you have my number. So Casper gets mad at Yasmin. Like, you gave him my number. She's like, I literally didn't give him your number. This guy used to DM Casper like the most.
Harass him.
Yeah. So Yasmin's just like, you know what? My bad for getting you in a situation like that. Let's not talk anymore because this guy is crazy and I don't know what he will and won't do. Respectfully, I think that's okay. So,
especially if it wasn't that serious and it's like, all right, let's let it die.
If you watch the video, you can kind of get the personality that Casper has, which that is his personality in the video. That's not him like on tape. That's his personality always. So which I know that he's been my friend for years. So that's cool with me. So that year we had his birthday. His birthday is the first thing that comes around. So, oh no, I lied. It was Christmas. Yeah, it was Christmas. So Christmas was first because it was the previous year. So Christmas came around and we're at my house. We're having a dinner. Everyone's having a great time. Great time. Yasmin comes and all of a sudden Casper is like, uh-oh, she's here. We had a rule. Leave her alone. Don't just leave her alone.
Not that having to be a rule.
It was a rule. Just leave her alone. So fine. He said he would leave her alone.
Just say hello, pleasantries, and go about your business.
As the night went on, he felt insulted because she's talking to everybody but him. So he decides.
And I think that's also like as alcohol is flowing.
Exactly. Because everyone's having a great time. She's having a great time. And it's not that she's ignoring him. She did say hi, but he felt like you're trying to have conversation with everybody but me, which to her, that wasn't the case. I just don't have anything to say to you. So why am I going to go and make conversation with you? So me and her are talking. He pushes me out the way, starts talking to her. And I'm like, oh God, here we go. So they end up getting into an argument, which escalated to the point where Yasmin left in tears. He's screaming at me, don't ever fucking bring her around me, whatever. So that happens. Okay, I will never bring her around you again. So now I have to call Yasmin. Yasmin's not answering my call because now I feel bad because that should have never happened. So now let's fast forward to the following year. So call it 2024. Let's fast forward to 2024. His birthday is September. September comes around. He says, invite Yasmin to my party. Hell fucking no. You told me don't ever bring her around you. Over my dead body. Shout out Drake. And he's just like, nah, it's all good. I'm over it. I don't care. I don't care. No, I'm not. Okay, the least you can do.
It's like, why would she even want,
The least you can even do is just tell her, you're right. That is the least I can do. So
the least you can do is nothing, actually.
Yasmin, I'm going to tell you something. Do with it as you wish. He's inviting you to his... Don't even finish the sentence. No problem. Moved on. Later that evening, so let's say his party was the Friday night. So let's say Thursday now. Yeah, Thursday I ask her about it. Friday daytime, he's like, hey, did you talk to her? I'm like, yeah. Is she coming? No. Why not? First of all, you told me don't ever bring her around you. Second of all, you do realize you told her the next time you see her, you're going to off her. Like, I'm not, why would she come around? Oh, I never said that. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. So she told you I said that and you believe her? No, I know you said that because I was there. I was listening. You said that. Oh, I see what's going on here. What's going on? You want her. I said, please, let's not
the conspiracy.
Let's not do this. Nah, I get it. You always choose girls over your boys. I said, excuse the fuck out of. See, now this is where I start getting insulted because this is why I told you guys about the friend thing where me and the friend level are. Now,
that's why you told the backstory.
Yes.
To show I got loyalty to my friends.
Exactly. Over
friends overhead.
Thank you. Yes. So I didn't say anything, Joe. I just said yes. But that's
yes. What you said.
I said yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So
he wants to hate me so
bad. I didn't say anything. So then after he says this, now I'm getting upset because first of all, you wouldn't know this girl if it wasn't for me. And all of my friends know it could be my girlfriend I walk in the room with. If you're like, yo, Des, who's that? I'd be like, go talk to her and find out. I don't give a fuck. Because if my girl or whoever I come with decides they want you, they want you. I'm not going to be mad because a girl doesn't want me and they want you. What am I mad about?
Des, move on with the story because I'm tired of your
no
fucking nonsense.
So then we go and that's me. So then we go and
why does the vibration of your phone sound like a friggin'...
It's in my vest.
Was it against the table or something?
No, just in my vest.
Oh my God. It was loud as hell. Is this in your way?
No. Okay. So then I'm insulted right now because how dare you? I technically lined you up with this girl and this is what you're going to say to me? And he's like, oh, yeah. You done it before. You did it with this person. That's why they left the friend group. Who the fuck are you talking to? So before I get out of character.
Is he referring to medals?
He's referring to records. See, there's another backstory. Exactly. But that one didn't even need to get into. That one did not even need to get into. I'll get into it. Records thought he told me something, but he didn't tell me. He told another one of his friends. His friends went and told his girlfriend at the time that he slept with her best friend. So now it came back to him and he's like, Des, I can't believe you told her. It's because you want her. How can I tell her something I don't fucking know? What are you talking about?
Mistaken identity.
Thank you. So even the girl was just like, Des, I didn't call your name. I said you couldn't have called my name because I don't know shit. Yeah. I don't want to know shit. I don't give a fuck. So that's why Records stopped talking to all of us. Okay. So Casper and Records still talk.
But didn't Records like eventually come around and realize that?
No, I don't give a fuck. Oh. Once my friendship is like being questioned,
you don't want to be questioned.
Don't fucking question it. Go your ways. I don't care. The fuck? If you have to question me, you will always have to question me. And that's how I feel about friendship. If you're unsure that your friend will or won't do something, like if you can't trust your friend in a room with your spouse, that's a fucking problem.
That's real shit. Seriously.
Why is that your friend? So don't be my friend. I'm fine with that. So he brought that up. Oh, this is why so-and-so. No problem. I left it alone. I was so fucking heated. I'm like, I'm not going to this fucking party. Fuck this shit. No. So girlfriend was like, no, just go, Des. You know, da-da-da. Another friend was like, Des, come on, just go. You know what? I'll show face. I go. And this is what even fueled me more. We're at the party. Oh, my fucking brother. Oh, you called me your what? You just talked to me like this. You're telling me that I was going to snake you over the girl that you want because she don't want you.
The girl that you want friggin' dead?
The girl that I can barely talk to now because you ruined the friendship between me and her. And I snaked you and I'm your brother?
Yeah, because now she's looking at you like, why'd you bring this person around me? Put this person in my life.
So that pissed me off. That took me over the edge, but I stayed calm. I didn't do anything. I just kind of kept a distance. So game night happened, and following game night, me and him had another almost falling out because he had a falling out with a friend. I'm going to say a friend of mine, but one of your friends. Mm-hmm. He had a falling out with that person, which once again, that was on Casper. That friend did nothing wrong. And I even had to call that friend the next day and be like, yo, I am so fucking sorry. So now this is twice that you're messing up friendships with me and other people because of your attitude. Not just that.
It's like following the same pattern because much like he did with Yasmin, I almost said Yamaha, with Yasmin, he threatened this other friend.
Yes, exactly.
And it's like, why are we
getting here?
For nothing.
For nothing.
It's not even like he felt threatened, so he threatened back.
Thank you very much.
Or like it was justified.
And that took me over
like these are literally like the nicest, most innocent people, and it's like...
Thank you. And when I say over the edge, I mean like that was it for me. That was the last straw. So I stopped talking to Casper, like just didn't reply to messages, nothing. So he ends up trying to get a hold of me. He can't. He's asking people like, yo, what's going on? So a friend is like, yo, just tell him what's going on. Like, I'm like, you can tell him. I ain't telling him shit because I know how this is going to turn out. So the friend kind of tells him, yo, you know, of all people to insult about their friendship and loyalty, you insulted the wrong one. Think about everything that you've been through, and Des has been there for you. Des has been there for how many of us? Like, for you to say that to Des, you don't think that's crazy? Oh, so you don't think him and the girl are fucking? No, I don't. This is what the friend is saying. No, I don't. Oh, so you're naive. So now you're telling other people to question their friendship with me because you have your feelings about whatever.
It's like the girl doesn't want you. Just
why is this still about the girl? So now he's like, nah, fuck it.
It's obviously not, but he's making it about her, but it's not
at all. And even as like, so he's like, nah, tell him I'm pulling up. Telling him I'm pulling up. I don't give a. So anyways, he ends up texting me and I do reply. He's like, oh, if it is about me saying this and this, then I guess I'm sorry. I said, the fact that you're saying if it's about that when you were told that's what it is means you're not really sorry. And you can keep that apology because I don't care. I don't want to talk to you. I don't think we need to speak. There's nothing for us to talk about. Let's leave it at that. Oh, of course I don't need to apologize. Yeah, so why did you even apologize? Anyway, so he's going on and on and on and all of this long stuff. And I'm like, listen, I'm not like the rest of you guys. You guys don't have friendship the way I believe friendship should be. So that's okay. You guys do your thing. Enjoy your life. I don't need to be a part of it. It is what it is. I'm not even mad. And oh, where are you? I'm pulling up. I said, I'm not your girl. Don't ever think you can talk to me like I need to do what you say. I'm not your gal. I'm not your ex. Try again. Like I said, this conversation is over. There's nothing we need to talk about it. Oh, so you're trying to style me? If that's what you call it. Point blank, period. So ladies and gentlemen, the moral of the story is, if people are questioning you, the fact that you feel like you have to defend yourself is crazy. Let them think what they want to think. If you know who you are and how you are and you know your truth, don't even bother. Because for what? For them to come back in your life, for later on, for them to try that shit again? Please, not me. Absolutely not. Whew. So I guess that's my dirty laundry. Thanks, Ashley.
Not too much on Ashley.
I have to tell such a long story.
Not too much. You did not have to speak for 37 minutes.
I did.
You didn't.
I did. I had to tell the whole story. Because then if I didn't, it would be like, Des, you're being petty. And maybe, but I don't give a fuck. You're definitely not going to question my friendship. If my girlfriend was to question my relationship, I wouldn't be upset. And the reason why I wouldn't be upset is because
of who you once were.
Exactly. But for you to question
what you're trying to say is you haven't always been a good partner, but you've always been a good friend.
Joe, don't do that.
So
don't do that. Joe, don't do that. Don't do that. Guys, it wasn't even that bad.
Dude, it was so hard that my hand almost
so hard she dude me.
It almost came back and hit me in the face.
Joe.
It was just my wrist.
Joe,
Ow.
stop.
Said help.
I can't stand her.
Oh my God.
Wow. Piss me off.
Like, I need to, like, brace my whole arm next time. Like,
piss me off.
You got to give me, like, a beat to, like, okay, now I'm ready. Because, like...
I forgot that he blocked, like, everybody that I'm friends with, that he's friends with. Even the guy that he spoke to.
Even the podcast.
Yeah.
Even me.
Even the guy.
I think I was nice. We were friends.
Even the guy that he spoke to that told him this is why Des is mad, he got upset at that guy. And said, if I ever die, don't even pull up at my funeral.
Dude, after the games night video came out, we were like DMing, and like first of all, if all this didn't happen, I wouldn't have even known that he unfollowed me. But I'm like looking, I'm like, what were our interactions? The last interaction I had was me giving him like warm wishes because his father passed.
Yeah. And he he brought that up when we were texting, like, you've been weird ever since then. Buddy, I was weird before then. So for you to only notice
Buddy, I've been weird since birth.
That was a good one.
Yeah, he's trying to, like, connect it to that, but
it's not. And when I'm telling him it is, he can't fathom it being that. So, okay.
Yeah. So, like we said, if you haven't seen the Games Night video, go watch it. But, like, still go back and watch it and, like, watch the end, and like now you'll see it with a whole new perspective.
Yeah.
It's not as ha as it maybe seems on the surface. There's like something simmering.
Yeah.
You're trash.
Yeah. Yeah. like the ending of the game night, like that is how he talks regularly. But when I start getting just as heated, it's because now I know, like, I can tell when it's getting really personal for him and when it's just ha. It was getting personal. And I started to get mad because now you're making it personal. And now I'm getting mad. And then when I realized I was getting out of character, like you guys didn't see the clips after, I just went outside. I can't be
after
here.
It escalated so much that we couldn't have cameras
rolling.
We
couldn't. We definitely couldn't.
It got serious.
Yeah.
Oh God. Ashley, I think you need to write in and comment and let us know if you want Des to tell you what happened after the camera stopped rolling. I think that
But I couldn't tell. You would have to. Because I went outside. I was so heated. I went outside.
A little bit.
I only know a little bit, but I only know what I was told. Because somebody came outside like, you might want to go inside.
Who?
JR.
Oh.
And he just came outside casually.
Yeah.
And then we look through the window and we're like, oh my God.
Okay, so full T. Just give me a moment.
She said full T.
No, we're already telling the story.
I'm okay with it.
Full T, after the camera stopped rolling with Des and Casper.
Yes.
That you guys saw on the games night video. Sorry, I'm so congested. My teammate Joey was like, okay, like I'll play Flip Cup with you, right?
Yes.
Did they actually play or did they not get to it?
They were about to play.
Right. And like you guys saw the video, like my team, we were laughing and joking, and we had our little like ass trophies.
Yeah, kick ass
trophies. And like my teammate was lightheartedly, jokingly, like, oh, like don't he was like being weird, and he was like, oh, like don't be afraid, like just because we won, like I'll go easy on you, just like light shit, like not like calling in names, not saying anything.
And then Joey had taken the trophy and was like, oh, like, we're the winners. And then he was kissing his trophy.
Yes.
And then Casper was like, whoa, you're eating ass. And Joey's like,
so stupid.
First of all, you've been telling Des to suck your dick all night. And you're talking about eating ass. Joey's like, I'd rather eat ass than suck dick. Casper was like, whoa.
I'm a Jamaican. We don't do that thing there. Bad man not do that thing.
And he was really getting upset.
Like, we're laughing because we're like, oh, that's obviously so stupid.
So as this is going on,
to kiss a trophy.
This is when I'm walking outside because I know this is about to go left. This
is where I do, like, you're not wrong, but like you're wrong because you should have warned somebody.
Nope. No. I warned you guys. Leave him alone. Don't egg him on. Just play with him. Just let's play.
Was it?
There was
no camera rolling at that point.
No. When you guys were saying just play.
To you, not to the...
You guys want to egg him on. This is what happens.
Anyways, and I stopped rolling, like, real quick. You saw when I stopped rolling in the video. But I lost my train of thought. Okay, so...
I'm walking outside.
Yeah, so Des starts walking out. Do them thing there. We're thinking that it's all, like, fun and games and lighthearted, but then, like... Casper, like, gets upset and, like, tries to, like, physically, like... I'm not saying he was gonna swing. I'm not gonna say...
Now, pause right here. Out of the 4 or 5 males that were in there, 4 of us are outside already. Because I went outside. What's his face was already dead, vomiting his guts out.
Yola.
Yeah. Wendell was with me outside.
And JR was with you.
And JR came outside after, like right after we did.
Oh, so it's just the girls.
It's just the girls.
Well, that makes sense because no one was there. I had to hold back Casper. Me! I had to hold him back, and I'm like, stop. And he was like, no. And he's trying to, like, fight him. Like I said, he didn't, like, physically raise his fist, but what he was saying was...
I'm going to pull up. Don't let me pull up. I'm going to pop the trunk.
Nope.
You didn't realize?
No, I didn't realize.
Yeah. So keep in mind, we're outside, we're smoking. I don't know this yet. So as what Joe is saying is going on, my cousin comes outside like, oh, Casper's about to fight Joey. And I said, what? And we look and we just see the girls like, and I'm just like, bruh.
Because Davida is like, we ain't got to go home, but we got to get the hell up out of here. Janelle was like, oh, no.
Not today.
Joey was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. And the other two girls were just like, what the fuck?
Actually brought him into another room and I'm like, yo, calm down. And he was like, nah. And then he said he was going to be calm and he was going to leave. And I was like, yeah, like, that's for the best.
While this stuff is going on, so while you're in the room with Casper, my cousin comes out, says whatever. And I'm like, I don't want to go inside. Like, I don't want to deal with this. What the fuck? So while that happens, I guess right after you and him talk, he comes outside. Mm-hmm. And we're all smoking. He comes, yo, fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga. And we're just like
for what?
Because if you know Joey, he is the nicest, most harmless, friendliest guy. Like, to get into an argument with him is like, what did you do? Because it doesn't, even when Joey's mad, Joey's the type to like, he can cool himself down, come back and be like, I'm good. Don't worry about it. We're good. So Casper comes outside. He's heated.
That also wasn't even the scenario. Like, Joey wasn't upset.
Joey was fine.
No one was upset except
Joey honestly thought it was a joke the whole entire time. Like, even the next day I called him, he was like, oh, he was being serious.
But even the jokes, it didn't warrant that level of a response.
At all.
Yeah.
And he was upset because his thing was, you don't fucking know me. You don't know me. No.
It's like, you don't know him either. What if he was like a fucking gangbanger and like
so
was really about that life? Like,
Casper
you need
comes
to worry
outside.
who you pop off on because you never know.
He's giving his story about what happened and we're all kind of over it. And then now everybody's coming outside. So Davida, Janelle, Joey, Joe, and the two other girls, Kels and Nunu, are coming outside. Kels and Nunu are like, hey, we're out of here. Gotta go. Okay, they left. And then Janelle and Joey and Davida were like, hey, we're going to head out. Okay, no problem. So Joey comes. Des had a great time. Ha ha ha. Let's do this again sometime. Great. Joey's going around the circle, dapping everybody. This is the part that as a friend, this one, I would say, I don't want to say it hurt me the most, but it was the most disappointing. Joey went to him and was like, yo, regardless of how the night ended out, I had a great time playing those games with you. Great time.
They were chummy the whole games night. Like, playful banter back and forth.
Thank you.
When Casper went up to flip a cup, he was like, I want you against me.
Ha
to Joey. Joey, when my team whooped your team's ass, Joey shook his head.
It was all fine. Everything was great. So Joey was just like, yo, regardless of how it ended, had a great time. I'm not even stressing about what just happened. Puts out his hand to dap Casper. And he's like, fuck you, don't fucking touch me. Joey laughs it off and was like, hey, don't worry, I had a great time. You know, nice to meet you. Fuck you, it wasn't nice to meet you. Go fuck yourself. And we're all just like, what the fuck? Like, even if you
grow up, though.
Even if you didn't respond to him, that would have been a better response. But for him to come lightheartedly and just say it was nice to meet you, and you're telling him, fuck you, it wasn't nice to meet you, was unnecessary. So they leave, everybody, well, after a while, everybody leaves. But after that is when I was really like, yo. And I had a conversation with him and I'm like, yo, is it the alcohol? Like, what is it? Because I noticed that when you drink Casamigos and shit, you're off your rockers. When you drink Ray and Nephew, you're okay. You're just drunk.
Not off your rockers.
But for real, though, you're off your rockers. And I'm like, is it your ex? Because I know she used to be off her rockers when she drank. Like, is that rubbing? Like, I had a heart to heart with him.
Like, it's contagious.
I don't know what it is, but as a friend, I want to help you because I can't keep bringing you around my people and you do this. So even after all of that and after his birthday and all of that stuff, Thanksgiving came and Yasmin was like, I don't want to be around this guy, Des. I'm not coming to Thanksgiving. I beg her to come. I said he agreed he won't talk to you. Thanksgiving was fine. They were in the same room, same spot. Nothing happened. We're outside chilling. He's like, he's about to leave. He says bye. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go talk to her. Buddy, don't talk to her. The night has been great. Don't. Just let her see that you're good. Don't talk to her. All right, you're right. As he takes 2 steps, he turns. Nah, I gotta say something to her. Can I talk to you? No. So I can't talk to you? I'd rather you not. All right, well, I just want to say that. And he proceeds to talk, and she's looking at me like, Des, what the fuck doesn't he understand? And I'm like, so she's not responding. She's not looking at him, and he's just like, all right, say word. You're dissing? No problem. Gets in his car. He comes over to where we are because we're outside, like I said. And then he calls me over to the car. Yo, can you just talk to her for me, please? I said, buddy, I can't do that. Yo, all right. Yeah, you're all dissing still. You're all dissing. That was the car, by the way.
Yeah.
No, that's literally the sound that it made. Like, I'm not even being dramatic. He like sped off on some press the gas and brake shit at the same time. No, I'm not being funny. Like, he skirted off. And I was just like, oh, boy, man, let it go. Yeah. And like, even to this day, mine and her friendship is not what it used to be. And like I told her, I said, honestly, I feel so fucking bad. Not because like you and him got into the argument, but because I know me, and I know that if I had seen a guy act like that around a girl, I would have already pressed that guy. But because you and him are in this stupid banter with each other, I was kind of shrugging it off like, ugh, here you guys go again. And in the moment, I wasn't taking the severity of what was going on. And that's why I feel bad, because if it was a stranger, I would have pressed that guy like, yo, buddy, what are you doing? But not because it's him.
You let him get away with shit because you were blinded by the friendship.
Yeah, and because I thought they were just being stupid. Like, you're both being dumb. Like, you guys keep going back and forth. When anybody argues with him, I'm like, why are you guys even, just stop talking? How hard is it to just stop talking?
That's what they say, like, with a child.
You're right.
Like,
don't entertain it. Yeah. I say that about my son. I ignore the shit out of him.
Or like, when like someone comes over, you go to someone's house, you start playing with their dog. Like, don't rile up the dog.
Yeah.
Because once you get the dog,
what happened that night? You don't remember?
What do you mean?
That the dog bit him, and he's like, oh my god! Oh. How many times I tell you stop playing with the goddamn dog? This is supposed to be a house dog, nigga. I said stop playing with the dog. Fuck.
I did forget that. I didn't see it. I was around the corner and I heard it at two separate times.
Yeah, you saw the blood. It was crazy.
Oh.
He was bleeding. Like, you could almost see white.
Oh.
And he was livid. That's what made him fall asleep, the adrenaline. No, he fell asleep on the couch right after that.
No, I don't remember. I remember hearing the commotion and being like, what?
And everybody I told, like, that's because everybody was kind of like, yo, Des, I heard something happen. I was kind of telling them how the night went. And they were just like, how many times did you tell him stop feeding the dog and stop playing with the dog? I'm like, I don't know what else am I supposed to do? I'm not going to lock the dog up in his own house. Damn straight. No, he's not a dog that's going to attack you, but stop riling up the dog.
I mean, that dog.
You feel like you're the dog whisperer. Like, you're not. I'm sorry.
Because didn't he kind of like at some people, like not bite them, but kind of like.
Yeah, but that's my fault because I always put my hand in his mouth from he was a pup. So when he sees somebody's hand just dangling there, he wants to just put it in his mouth.
Oh, I thought, again, I didn't really like see him in action, but I thought they were like going to try to like pet him and he like.
No. If you go pet him, like he'll be okay. He'll let you pet him, but then he'll go out and then put your arm. Like, I still do it to this day. That's
one thing, but that's not like you wouldn't hear a sound.
No, but this one you heard a sound because he tried to bite him.
Yeah.
Because you keep, the dog's trying to sleep and you're, leave the fucking dog alone.
Was Casamigos involved that night?
Yeah.
But Casamigos is like cheap shit, like in comparison.
Alcohol is alcohol.
They price it up, but I'm saying like it has a lot of sugar.
I know, but alcohol is alcohol. It's like some people get crazy off of beer, and that's like 7%.
Oh, you know what though? You said like the Ray, like rum, he's okay. So maybe it's a tequila thing.
That's what I've been trying to tell. Well, what I told him that time we were talking, and he was just like, I don't know what it is, but I know what you're talking about, and I'm just trying to and then you go back and do the same shit. So you're not trying to do anything. I asked him, I'm like, what are you running from? Like, people who act like this are people who are running from something.
Inner demons. Whatever
it is, figure it out because you're too big to be like this.
Yeah. Damn. We did have more to talk about.
Yeah.
But that was before Des talked our ears off for an hour, but it was good dirty laundry.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I hope that is satisfactory for Ashley.
Ashley, I hope that does it for you, because any more dirty laundry and I will be in the washer myself.
Maybe you need to.
Shut up.
I'm just saying. Are
nope,
you
that's me again.
Because like you notice I'm like, what is going
because
on?
Because everybody's wondering, where am I? What am I doing? When am I gonna go do my fatherly duties? Because nobody else can do anything else.
You're okay. He's gonna go pick up his son.
That like a baby.
Well,
the
little toddler.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him Todd now.
Yeah. You want to hear something crazy? I'm not gonna tell you guys though, but I'm gonna make it a little secret. So, do you remember?
Is this bleeped?
No, because I'm gonna bleep it myself.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember the person that we were talking about earlier? And I said they had child.
Yes.
Would you imagine that what I would like to name the unborn
is the name?
First and middle name exact same.
What's the middle name? Oh.
The ending of my mom's name. Like the last 3 letters of my mom's.
Oh. Really?
The exact same. I brought it up the other day and she's like, shut up. And I'm like, what? And she's like, are you being serious? I'm like, dead ass. And she's like, do you know what? And I'm like, no. And she's like, Des, like for real, for real.
That's weird.
Yeah. Weird.
Spelling and all?
Spelling and all.
Ugh. Does that change it for you?
Not a fucking thing for me.
Yeah.
For girlfriend, yes. For me, absolutely fucking not.
Why? You're not like.
I know, but now she can't unhear it. That's why. Like now it's always going to be in her head that Des's friend has.
Yeah, but there's already lots of Kairos in the world.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
That song doesn't apply because so I don't give a fuck about you and everything.
No, I just wanted that one part.
You're saying you don't give a fuck about the child?
And on that note.
Not you looking at the paper.
I know, right?
Let them know where they can find you, Des.
You can find me on Instagram at DesiD18.
And you can find me on socials at Jonelle Wilson, JONELWILSON. You know, no, I guess Desi, you assume there's a Z. DEZZIED. You say Z or Z?
I say Z.
Which is the Canadian one?
I don't know.
Z?
Probably. YZ, yeah.
Like, I've always used them both, but I think it's Z.
Oh, I don't know. I say Z.
People in the States are like, what the fuck is Z? But it's. But yeah. Okay. Well, that is that. We aired out the dirty laundry. We gave you the full tea.
Full tea.
The full games night tea.
You just got teabagged.
So don't be asking, next games night why certain people aren't there. That's all I gotta say.
Fact.
Because.
Fact.
What?
Because if they got the secret episode that we did like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They would also understand who the other two were.
Did we say that?
I did. That was my secret for the secret episode.
Was it?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to go back and
like we didn't. Rewatch. I didn't say specifically like, but if you know the secret episode, that's the two.
Interesting. Ah, okay.
And if you figure out what I'm talking about, let us know. Write in and let us know. Like, yo, Des, I figured out what you're talking about. You see what I'm saying?
And if you don't ask us.
Don't ask. Questions. Go figure it out. Go do your investigation and figure it out.
If you're a real one, then
you would know.
Yeah.
You would know.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for listening, and we will see you next Tuesday.